Why? Why are we so nuts when we're heartbroken? What explains it? It just doesn't happen with any other human experience. Nothing makes us act so outside our personality than heartbreak. And here's why. There are two major things going on in your brain when you're heartbroken that are highly unusual. In functional MRI studies, I'm going to assume you know what those are. They're brain scans in which you actually have people think or do certain things to see what happens in the brain. In functional MRI studies, when they looked at what happens with heartbroken people, by the way, you know how they did that study? Because it's often, when I read studies, I want to see the method, like how do they actually do that? Well, they solicited people who were heartbroken, said, you know, come volunteer for this study. Actually, they paid them, thankfully. And what they did is they put them in an MRI tube, which is, by the way, a tube. It's like it's right here on your face, stuck a picture of the person who broke their heart on the top of the tube, so it's right there, and had them relive the breakup to see what goes on in their brain. So, of course, the first thing I did when I saw that study is how much were they paid? Because it's like, if that was a $5 thing, no. Anyway, what they found was that the same mechanisms were lighting up in the brain when you're heartbroken as light up when opioid addicts are withdrawing for substances like cocaine or heroin. The brain is not distinguishing between the withdrawal of romantic love and the withdrawal of opioids. Now, do you understand why those researchers are like, maybe love needs to be classified as an addiction. Maybe it is something that's diagnosable. Thankfully, it's not, but the point being. But that's what's going on in your brain. That's why people are acting in desperate ways. All the things I described earlier wouldn't surprise you if it were a heroin addict trying to get a fix. But it's not. It's an 18-year-old and an 80-year-old, and anyone in between trying to get the love back because they are going through a desperate moment.